All right, we're here with Tito Ortiz. We're just days away from the big fight against Chuck Liddell. What does this feel like now that it's fight week? What's going through your mind? What's going through the emotions right now?
I'm ready, man. I put in my camp as hard as I possibly could. I did everything I needed to do, sparring, wrestling, everything I needed to do to get the win over Chuck Liddell. Now I just got to go out and perform. And when it comes, the lights come on and my music comes blasting, from where it comes blasting, I come walking out to the first punch thrown. I'm standing over him and I'm burying him in my grave, or in his grave. I'm ready, man. It's just one of those things. I'm ready. I took a year off to let my body heal. My body healed. I had to make neck surgery. I got neck surgery and no problems. I'm thankful.
So I think that's something people will want to know. You know, how do you feel right now? You just put yourself through a 6, 8, 10-week camp?
18-week camp.
18-week camp.
18-week camp. I had to make sure I was ready once again. I got to make sure that my head is able to turn with no problem. I'm able to wrestle. I'm able to spar. I'm able to do everything that I needed to do, prepare for a fight. And that's why I took this camp a little more serious. I took the first month of just kind of get my body into shape. The next month to get my muscles in shape and my mind right. And then from that point out on, it was just focus on mitt work, sparring, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, just doing everything I need to do. The last 2 weeks, I've just been really hard grinding, the sparring 3 times a week, and just putting myself through hell, because I know that's what it's going to be like on a Saturday night. Chuck's a tough opponent, man. He's a badass guy, and I expect the best from him. He's going to get the best from me.
So the last time you fought was in January of last year, which means you were putting yourself through a camp late 2016. What do you notice about in those 2 years, you know, the way your body has changed, how you've handled the camp, especially now that you're a little bit older now?
Actually, the camp started right after my birthday, January 23rd, because I fought on the 21st of 17. So I said I was going to take a full year off, and I took exactly a full year off. On my birthday, I actually put my shoes on and went for a jog just to see. And let me tell you, I was out of shape, of course. But it took some time to get back into shape, and I was able to do it. And then we got this fight put together, and I was already in shape. So at that point on, it was starting to do bag work, starting to drill, starting to spar, mitt work, doing everything I need to do to get ready for a fight, and I've done that.
Would you say you're going into this fight 100%? Are you feeling 100% right now?
Yes, I am feeling 100% for this fight, and it's been a blessing. I'm very, very thankful. You know, my doctor in Las Vegas, Dr. William Smith, who's done my surgeries, someone who's come back after, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels of disc replacements are fused in my spine, and to be doing what I'm doing, that is just a motivation and an inspiration to everybody to believe that no matter what surgeries you've gone through, you're able to battle through these things and just keep your mind and your goals high. It's really, really important. Never stop believing in yourself.
You know, you guys fought twice already. We know about that. He finished you both times. Why did this fight need to happen? It's been 12 years. Why couldn't it just end there? Why did this fight need to happen a third time?
I don't understand that. He's the one who called me out. I was enjoying retirement. But I think he needed a big fight. He needed to make some money, and the only way he had a big fight was to fight me. Like I say, it's a big rivalry. But once he said something like that, I was like, all right, well, let's get it together. I tried to reach out to Dana, and Dana's like, I don't want no business of this at all. You know, I understand their business model. They want to get newer talent, okay. Then I mentioned something on Bite the Mic with Mike Tyson and the Oscar De La Hoya's promotion of that. And all of a sudden they were like, yeah, I'm interested about it. Want to meet with Oscar? I met with Oscar the next week. I called, text Chuck. I said, Chuck, man, let's do this. I can get it done with De La Hoya. The next week, Chuck goes in a meeting with Oscar, and damn, the fight was done.
If you were going to come back, it was always going to be Chuck, right? Nobody else.
It was only going to be Chuck. Only Chuck. No one else. There's no one else to fight. There's no one else who I dislike as much as I do Chuck. It's just one of those things, man. It's time for redemption.
It's the history between you guys, the way things sort of soured. Is that why there's a personal feeling there between the two of you?
Yes, there is a personal, a sour taste in my mouth. I'm a loyal friend, man. I've always been down for all my friends. I always look out for them. And to show what he's done, it's just... I shake my head about it, man. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'm putting food on his table by taking this fight and making it happen, and vice versa. He's doing the same thing for me. But I think at the end of the day, we're really giving back to the fighters. We're going to start something new for the fighters. This is going to be about the fighters. These guys that have all their huge Twitter followers or Instagram followers of hundreds and millions of followers. Let's make them some money. Let's make them a part of the business, how MMA should be. Let's take the same regiment that boxing does, where these guys are making $15 to $20 million a fight. And I think that's really, really important. If they want to do the promotion and become stars, they'll come to Golden Boy.
Well, we just saw on stage with you and Antonio kind of talking about how we know you guys know each other and you're familiar, but you got some inside information about Chuck that, you want to let on?
Man, you ain't coming to my town in Huntington Beach, live in Huntington Beach, and don't think I know everything that's going on. Yes, I know everything that's going on. I know they don't spar hard in their gym. I know that I know them. I mean, I've known all of them for such a long time. I'm born and raised in Huntington Beach. I mean, Chuck comes stays at my place and thinks he's gonna play mind games with me. That's just not gonna work.
Not having it.
Not having it. But hey, Saturday night, let's see who the best fighter is, and that's what's gonna show. And I think all the fans are gonna want to watch it.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe I heard you chirping at him saying, "I'm gonna take you down." And pound you out. Is that exactly what you intend on doing? Is taking him down? Is that the finish you envision on Saturday night?
My envision is just me digging a grave and burying him, and saying it's over. That's what I'm ready to do. It's gonna be exciting.
All right, Tito. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.